Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I am doing a video by request by Dawn from Centsible Living with Money Mom. This is a second part, I guess, to my foods to save you money, or no, foods to freeze that will save you money, and this is 10 foods not to freeze. So let's get right into it. So the first one is quite obvious, but lettuce and salad greens. I might have mentioned this in my other video, but yeah, if you are planning on eating lettuce as a salad, do not freeze it. And same goes with all of them. Like, you can freeze spinach, but if you want to eat it as a salad, then it won't work. Number 2, again, the same thing, cucumbers. If you are planning on eating them fresh in a salad, then do not freeze them. But you can freeze cucumber if you're using it for smoothies or for baking, but definitely not if you are wanting to eat it fresh. Number 3, pasta noodles and rice that are really cooked, like ready to go cooked, because the texture changes and they get quite mushy if you freeze them after they're already cooked. So what I do is I normally just cook it a bit till they're not quite ready to eat, and then I will freeze it. Rice, I haven't had the same kind of issues as I've had with noodles, but again, I normally don't overcook my rice anyway, so the second time around is still okay for me. Just make sure you don't overcook anything. The next one, number 4, is cooked eggs. You can freeze raw eggs, but just not cooked eggs, because the texture changes completely, and that it affects the taste. I find is the texture. Number 6 is Miracle Whip or mayonnaise, whichever one you like, and then any salads that are made with them. So like noodle or pasta or tuna or egg salad, again with the cooked egg, all of that, the texture of it just changes and it just doesn't taste good anymore. That's what I have found. And number 7, again with the cream, the sour cream. Now I did say in my last video that you can freeze it, and you can, but not if you're planning on using it for pierogies on the side or something. I freeze it and then I use it for sauces and for soups and that kind of thing, just not for like a topping on your taco or whatever. So if you're freezing it to do that, then that won't work. And number 8 is Jello. So if you're making a nice Jello dessert, it will not freeze well. So make it and plan to eat it in the next little while. Number 9 is cakes or desserts with meringue. For example, lemon meringue pie. I had a bad experience with that. Although the pie portion was salvageable, the meringue part, which is my favorite part, was not. So do not freeze the meringue portion of the dessert. Number 10 is soups or sauces that are cream based. Again, they separate and the texture just is not the same. So, but what I do still do in order to not waste them is I use them in casseroles or something like that, or I add a whole bunch more stuff to it and I whip it up really good and then I can use it again. But if you're trying to pre-make it as a freezer meal, it won't work. So that's all I have, those 10 foods not to freeze, because they just won't taste the same. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And thank you, Dawn, for the request, and I will see you all next time. Bye!